No-till farming practices have helped with soil structure. Farmers are losing more and more topsoil and organic matter each year due to erosion from tilled soils. The new generation better start no-tilling now so they can improve their soil structure and have better yields. We believe and learned a lot of our information from our soils teacher and at Lake Area Tech. We've learned a lot all year about no-till and the benefits of it and why you got to start now because it's a slow process, but over time it can impact a lot of stuff. We believe that no-till farming reduces input costs, gets better yields, controls erosion. Our first reason is it'll lower input cost and help you out in the future. Edward Ossio applied environmental research at Tarleton State University talks about how even if we get less yields in our crops by doing no-till farming, we'll still benefit because we will not be out there in a tractor with tractor expenses and fuel. So it'll be a lot of money you save right there, and you won't have erosion in it because your soil is still covered. How they would disagree with that point would be they would say how it'd break up hard pans, tills break up hard pans, and breaking up hard pans it also puts the crop residue under the ground. Well, what they don't understand is when they're tilling at the same level all the way across the field with has a hard pan.
Reason number two is no-till farming helps keep water in the ground. Um, Jason Warren, Oklahoma State University, says that if you do no-till, it acts like a sponge and it helps keep that water in the ground for your essential water and nutrients that you need for your plants. And their counter is that if you do till the ground, it's easier for water to get in the ground, but also it's going to be easier for that water to escape the ground. So, I mean, till will have more runoff and fill pore space with till.
On me and Nora, postdoctoral research associate, talks about how with no-till soil, you'll have less erosion because you'll have the soil covered, and with the soil being covered, wind, like when wind comes across, it blows soil off, and you're losing topsoil. And it takes hundreds of years to make topsoil, just an inch. So you gotta, and organic matter, you're losing organic matter too, and organic matter is really important because you can't really gain much more, or like you're gonna have to put cover crops, you're gonna have to add organic matter, manure, and you can save this by just doing no-till. You don't have to buy manure, and right there you'll lower your input costs too. People that would disagree would say tilling it throws the crop residue under the ground, and yeah, you can put the crop residue underground, but you're still having that constant hard pan like we were talking about in the last point. And at that same hard pan, you're doing more damage. You're not breaking up hard pans because you're making another layer. And if you do it all the way across the field, you'll have way more hard pans. And that.
Reason number four is cover crops help improve soil structure and control soil erosion. Manny Saba, a master's degree candidate, states that with planting cover crops to your field, it will help take away erosion and help boost your soil structure. The cover crops add to input costs. So soil structures adds organic matter and breaks up hard pans basically.
Well, the younger generation is going to have to go into cover crops a lot more. Or not cover crops. The newer generation is going to have to go no-till farming because it's going to benefit their soil structure, and you can't. One day won't change. You're going to have to do it now. So I'd start no-till farming practices as soon as you can, and you'll see benefits in no time.